Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. So today I'm playing with the Most Wonderful Time product medley. Most Wonderful Time product medley. Okay, so if you've come by, please come and say hello. A wee chat. This is just about exploring this medley and tell you how I came by it. So this medley is in the August through December mini catalogue. It's on page 7. I think sometimes people kind of scroll past it quite easily. It's absolutely beautiful. It's £65 for the full medley, which is a stamp set, a die set, some tinselly ribbon, some stick-on star embellishments. I think it's 48 sheets of 6x6 designer series paper, some sticker sheets, some foiled sheets. It's just divine. So let's have a wee look. I have sort of started putting a card together, but I thought, oh, why not just share it with you all? So yeah, I'm just going to have a play, but what I'll do is let you have a wee look first at this medley. It's lovely. Now, can I just say, I have the stamp set and the refill kit because last year I'm going to stop in a minute and say hi to everybody, but last year I won this stamp set from in one of the teams, the wider teams that I'm in. One of the team leaders had ended up with 2, so she put some of it up as a prize for creativity. So I won the stamp set on its own, which was grand. I can't remember what I did for it, but I did do something and I did win. It would be a random draw, but I still won it. And so this year I don't have the dies and I don't have the tinsel ribbon, but I have everything else. So I thought, come on, let's just get going with it. I bought the refill kit, which is excellent value. It's £24 and you get 48 DSP sheets, 6x6, and a lot of them are foiled. You've got 7 sheets of stickers. You've got some paper that is like this, foiled on the front. They're sort of card front shapes. The only problem is they're the size for USA cards, but we can trim them down and use them here anywhere else. So they're beautiful. There's a whole pile of them. I say there's stickers and these beautiful star gems to use as well. So let's play. Let me just say hello first. Let me make, oh no, I was going to let you see through this. So I'll say hello and let, who's in? Who's here? Stand up if you're in. Hi JT, hi Christine, hi Karen, hi Donnie, hi LaDonya, hi Alison. Thanks Alison, got your post today. That's amazing, thank you. Hi Chris, well I've said Christine, it's the same Christine. Hi Randy. Okay, no worries, you can always watch on replay. I hope you're okay. You've already been on my Facebook Live this morning, but I'm on a roll with crafting today, so I thought, oh, why not share it? That's fantastic. Alison, and I might just case your cards. I need to do a challenge fairly soon which uses a punch. So I'm thinking your cards would just be perfect for that. Right, so the stickers, look. You've 2 sheets like this with candy canes, banners to stamp the sentiments on. Then you've got these beautiful foliage with red berries, isn't that pretty, and some stamps. The colours in here are real red and old olive. Thank you, Alison. Then you've got all these deer, look, 2 full sheets of these guys. And then another sheet with a couple of deer, 2 stars and a pile of trees. Hi Renee, in you come. So yeah, as you see, I've already started chopping in, but we've got, I think it's 8 sheets of each design, so 8 of that, but it's double-sided, look. So foiled on one side, this one, whoops, with the foliage and the berries, gold foiled berries, and then on the other side trees. Oh, the autumn leaves are just gorgeous, Randy, when you're out. Well, you call it fall, don't you? We call it autumn here, but yeah, absolutely. I'm so lucky that there are trees around all around where I live, so I can enjoy the colours of autumn from the window as well as going out. It is gorgeous, Christine, this medley look. All this paper's foiled on one side, look at the wee parcels. Just great. And then this gorgeous stripe. I mean, you can't get more classic than real red and old olive for Christmas. And stars. And then trees. Foiled trees. Candy canes. And then candy canes here, and lovely like watercolour stripes. I just think that's gorgeous, and there's foiling on this too. I don't know why I've not had it out before. Yeah, you're right, Cherry Cobbler goes so well with Mossy Meadow, yeah. Real red and old olive are just easy to use, and well, most of us Stampin' Up folk have got them. And then these ones, you've got 1, 2, 3. There were 4 of the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the gold stripes, and then 4 of these ones with different stars. How fab! I think this would make it be the North Star, isn't it? So right, and then these embellishments. As I say, I don't have the beautiful tinsel ribbon. If you were buying the full medley, you would get them, and you'd get the dies. But look at the stamp set. We've got this tree, and we can put candy canes on it if we want. I actually love this wee tree because it's I will use that. If not today, I will use it. What do you call it? Distinctive stamping. I know people leaf past it, and I may well have myself if I didn't already have the stamp set. And I thought, do you know what? If this year I'm going to have the whole medley, but then when I saw there was the refill pack, I thought, well, it makes more sense for me to buy the refill pack. But honestly, the medley will be a lot of good value. And then the fact that you can then add the refill kit and still use your stamp set and your die set if you have it. The die set cuts this tree and that tree and the parcels. And there's a lovely shape to put your sentiments on. However, I think I could fussy cut the trees and the parcels if I wanted to, and I've got loads of beautiful dies that I can do, so I don't feel that I've missed out too much. Yeah, but it meant that then I could spend money on other things to show you guys. So anyway, I'm blethering again, as is my way. So I've already kind of put an idea of a basic card. So this is a card fold that I haven't really used very much, and I've been watching a lot of people do it. So I'll show you how you make it from the start. In fact, I'll just get a sheet of real red to do the next card that I was thinking I was going to do. Bear with me. So a quick way to cut 2 cards is to fold your full sheet of A4 in half first, so score it in half. So score the whole thing in half, and then cut it in half. However, that won't make any difference. I was going to say I'll just do one at a time so not to confuse you. So then just cut that in half that way, because I'm doing a landscape card. On the side, I don't want to put that away yet. So on this one, I want to cut 7.5 centimetres, basically half of this one off. and then that will be used as my panel, and then I'll have a card that does that. I've seen a lot of demonstrators doing this fold recently, so I'm not attributing it to any one person, but if you've been showing it recently, thank you, because you've inspired me. I think it actually was Amir who I saw doing it some months ago in our Stamp Around UK hop thing. So that's ready for doing a red one, but let's just do this one first. So I've kind of gone with the golds. Have a good appointment, well, a good trip out with your friend, even though albeit that is to take a car for service, and make the most of it and enjoy your beautiful outdoors. So yeah, let's get, so this is the bit, the panel that I will put. So what I've done is cut some of our gold sheet to layer up here. So I've cut a piece, I've found that the card front sheets that we go, I'll go back to this, but the card front sheet is exactly the right width for the back of my card, not the length, but however, that's fine. I'm just put the whole thing in. You could have just cut a half or whatever, but I've just done that half. That's a half there. Then I've cut a layer to go on there. Whatever way you do, I kind of come down in 4mm when I'm cutting. So that's going to go on there, and then these deer on here, and then that one will go there. This is the white bit that I cut off there, so instead of cutting my foil sheet smaller than this, I've cut it 4mm bigger, and then the white will sit on the foil. Are you with me so far? I'm confusing myself, so let's glue some of this up. Let's put this onto the foil and then the foil onto the card. So I'm using my wet glue, and I'm just, because it sticks better onto foil. Just give it a moment to take. Just remember it's quite slidey when you're on foil, and just hold it still gently. Just be careful you don't move the paper. So there you go. Try not to use too much glue because it doesn't look so good on the foil. And then stick this to the card front. You do 4mm as well, Christine. Oh, there you go. A lot of people do 5, and then different people, if you're doing inches, some do 1/8 of an inch, some do 1/4. Oh, there you go. I might have put that on with a border, but because it fitted exactly, I thought, oh well, why waste your time trimming something? Right, so now we're going to pop this on here and then build up a bit of a picture. Oh, look at me! Glue sticks to everything. Yeah, 1/4 is easier when you're teaching. Oh, 2mm, that's hard work. You have to make sure it's really straight if you're doing 2mm, but it does give, do you know, it is quite classy if you use a very small border, if you get it right. With 4mm or 5mm, you do have just, it's a wee bit more forgiving. Right, so now we just need to use the stickers and build something up here. Only problem being I moved them out of my way. Right, so where are the stickers then? They're at the bottom of the pile now, right. sticker sheets and stick on. So this should be quite easy. I'll build up a wee picture, so let's just go, let's take one of the larger trees. I really am winging it as usual. I mean, yeah. So we'll put a tree slightly to the side here. Whoops. And then we have another wee tree. We'll have a deer. A stag. Shall we have a stag? I guess, Jacqueline, yeah, you gave yourself quite a lot of work, didn't you? He's a funny looking deer. Oh dear. But hey. And then we'll just find one of the banners. You're right, Christine, you can't go wrong with a set like this, can you? I don't think. Right, so then we'll just get something to stick our sentiment on, stamp our sentiment on. We could just take one of these. I don't know what I'm going to stamp on it. I should have stamped on it before. I'll need to stamp on it before I stick it on, so let's put it back on there. Otherwise it'll be uneven. Right, so where's the stamp set gone? Here it is. So yeah, I don't know. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. That's a nice sentiment for anyone. Or oh Christmas tree as well, because we've got two trees in here. What about oh Christmas tree? Can you see I used this stamp a lot last year? Right, where are my, here's this one's handy for stamping, what do I call them? Yep, Monarch of the Glen. Right, and then we'll just use Memento. And that's just going to fit on there. Oh, Christmas tree, that's really nice. Who's singing now? Anyone singing? As soon as I say that, oh Christmas tree, I start singing that song. Now this is all just stuck with the sort of green and gold and black. So let's just pop that across his feet there. Then we'll just have a wee star on the top of each tree, shall we? Well, it's better than Jingle Bells. So we're just going to pop it there, look. Isn't that great? So I think I'll just use my, stamp and seal here. So I don't want to go past halfway because I don't want this to stick. So just put three rows of tape. I'm not going as far as halfway, so, and then just kind of line it up where you want it. Quite like that these guys are kicking out here, and that one's kicking out the bottom, so just think about where you're putting it if you've got animals on your card. Don't want any cruelty to animals happening. And then we've got these stars. I do like this colour scheme, the gold and the green. I'll just pop a star there and one there. And I think that's fine, don't you? You can write your message in there. That's cool, isn't it? Nothing like admiring your own work, but it's the whole set. It's just great. So let's do something really bright here with our red. So where are our papers this time? We'll see what the bright ones look like. So let's go. I want to show off the foiling, so let me have a ooh. We'll have that in there somewhere. That one's in the back. Christine's away. So it can go that way or it can go that way. And then something under our panel. This beautiful foliage. I'm done. I'm away. I would ask you, but I'm just going to make my own decisions here because I'm selfish that way. You want to make decisions on this one, you'll need to buy your own. Alrighty, so again I've got some foil sheet cut up. I don't think this is actually gold. I think this is probably our brass one. I think I'm out of gold, but do you know what? I don't think anyone can really tell the difference. I don't think it really matters. I'm quite happy to mix and match my metals. So let's go really bright here. I need to cut this one down. I'm going to cut this one so that it will fit properly in there. Where did I put my trimmer? I've no idea what time I came on, and I've got no idea how long I've been rabbling on at you, so please give me a shout if you've had enough of me. That would be, so it would be, oh no, it would be longer, wouldn't it? Because it would be, half the card would be about there, so I want to cut this maybe to about 14.5. I don't want to interfere with the fold. I would put it 14.6. Obviously you need to have a wee think when you're making your card how your measurements will work. I tend to just do it as I go. That's what I do, Christine. I will. I'm terrible, but hey. So this needs to be 10.5. If you want to make the decisions by your own. I started at 3. Thank you for that. That's a help. Right. And then this one, I want that to be, to fit on here, which is the smaller one here is. See, I've forgotten all my measurements already. Yeah, it was 7.5 by 10. So it'll be 7.1. Yeah, I understood what you meant, Christine. That's fine. Thank you so much. Oh, JT, you just confused me with time now. And that needs to be 9.6. That'll work. Well, that won't work. Is that the one for there? Done something wrong. Who wasn't paying attention? That's 7, so this needs to be, it needs to be 6.6. Don't know what I cut it to. Yeah, that fits there. So that's that bit, that's that bit. Then I've got that. So do you think I might need a wee white panel? What are we going to do under here? On here, I don't know what we're going to stick on. I think we'll still have some deer. Shall we have? We'll still have some deer because they're cool. Right, and some trees. So, or we could stamp. So I'll cut a panel to fit on here. Can't make up my mind. Right, I had some whisper white here. Right, so that's 10.5. Gosh, it's a strange 10.5 by 7.6. So if I cut that 10 and then 7.2, see, I might think you're telling me to go to bed, Christine. Right, I think we're ready to rock and roll here now. Now I wanted to just check something that I was thinking about earlier, is where's the stamp set gone? There's 2 JTs in here. Whitehead as well. So we've got these candy canes stamp and it will fit on here, so I might just have a wee yep, JT and JT. Okay, so Real Red needs to come out. Which JT did you know first, Christine? Alright, you knew me first and the other, and Jacqueline is your second one, okay. So we can pop some candy canes on this tree, you see. Doesn't matter that that stamping's come off because this tree's going to come off anyway. And I'm going to be sticking it on where? On here. So I could even sponge this up if I wanted to, put some background colours on, but we'll just stick with this just now. So we've decorated our tree and we can have, I don't want to use up all my trees at once. This is so pretty too, I don't know. This is gorgeous, isn't it? We could have some of this coming from the top. I'll put a wee deer in there too. Dear, dear. Not quite sure yet where I'm going with this. Ooh. Could put a little bit of, I don't know. It's okay to have that on the ground as well. So, because he could be, he might be eating that. I'm not quite sure where the sentiment, actually thinking maybe the sentiment could be trimmed. I'm just thinking maybe another bit here. The brain is going in overdrive here. Nope, that's not big enough. Pop it back. I need another big one like that, I think. These are just beautiful. My finger's stuck under it. And then that one can be in the corner, and then I'll trim the excess off in a moment. That'll look a bit bushier, and maybe the banner can be, and it can just come in so far. If you get my drift. What sentiment will we have here? Deck the halls, because that's kind of what I'm doing there, isn't it? This may or may not work, but you know. He's Scottish lassie. Make me sound as if I'm 5. Scottish lassie's okay, Scotty's not. Deck the halls. I'm going to keep that for the moment till I build this up. I'm going to stick it together because I'm not just convinced exactly where that's going. You don't need to give up. Scotty, I don't know, it just doesn't. That's like beam me up, Scotty. I'm not a Trekkie. But it's funny. We're all different in how we see these things. Right, let's get our layers stuck together. Well, don't give up, Christine, as they say. Never, never, never give up. Yeah. I mean, some people see some of these things as being racist. I don't see it that way. We're all just having a bit of fun, but so sometimes you have to be a wee bit careful. Not in here though. We're not taking offence in here. So can you, oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing this, the full size. I'm going to say, have I got my measurements wrong? But no, we're doing this one the full size, aren't we? So let's make sure we've got no overlaps. It's lovely, isn't it? You could, of course, put a white panel there. I might well put one here, we'll see. Because you need somewhere to write your greeting. And then pop this one. So this medley is really very good for beginners because you don't have to do a whole lot of stamping. You would get, once you got into the swing of it, you would make a lot of cards in one go. Oh, I'm buffering here. Are you guys okay? We have had a few internet problems the last few days, so. I know, Christine, I know you were, and I am as well. Right, and then we'll get this onto here, and then we'll be cooking by gas. I just think that foliage is gorgeous. Right, now I need to layer this up. So what is going onto the red and then the green. So let's see. I'm not trimming the excess until I've got all my layers together. And then I'll trim any excess. It's quite good for it to go onto the layers. Might need to put something here, but it depends what we're doing with this sentiment. We don't have a lot of trees in this set, so I think I could be doing a bit more stamping the tree. And then I want this onto here. I mean, you could dig out any of your stamp sets that have got like pine cones or, you know, and you could pop them on the floor for your deer to eat. That's it, and then I'm going to trim off just these wee bits. Where did I put my scissors? Snips, where are you? It's nearly time to stop crafting and tidy up. So really, by the time I've put it on the 3 layers, I've only got that one bit that was needing snipped off, so that's quite good. And then, yeah, this needs this again. 1, 2, 3. And just kind of try and position it roughly in the middle. Make sure you're straight, because if you don't, it'll annoy you. And then maybe we can pop a star or 2 in here. What about one of these flat stars on there? And then we can have a gold star if I know where I've put them. Can you see them? Anyone see where I put the stars? Here they are. Oh, you just moved to another area, Jacqueline. That's a good idea. Right, so a wee star on top of my tree. And there you go. Yeah, thanks. I had popped, you probably saw me do it, or I popped these papers on top of that. So I like that, that's fun. So there we go, we've got 2 so far. Will we do for a third one? Anyone want to hang about for a third card? This time I think I'll go and get Old Olive out and we'll do a bit more stamping in this one. Oh, hi Karen, did I see you earlier or have you just sneaked in? Right, so we've got Old Olive, I've got oh yeah, oh I just hurt my toe. Shouldn't craft in your bare feet, I guess. Have you, Karen? Lurking, I do it all the time. If you're busy doing things, it's just nice to just tune in and get on with what you're doing. So, well, this time will we have a green base? I'm asking the question and then I'm doing it anyway. Justine pointed out earlier. Ask you and then do what I want. Do you know what I do like is olive with the olive green and the gold. It's just lovely. Lovely jubbly. Righty, so score it in half. Careful, Janice. Are you going to put a slit in your card? Scored it in half, cut it in half. Put that down just now because I might use the red for layers. I love these. Right, and then cut 7.5 off here, which is roughly half of that. Slightly more than half of that. And then that'll go that way. As I say, I've seen a lot of people do cards like this. So let's go. What are we going to put on this one? I think we'll pop that one in there this time. I'm sure there's loads you can do. I'm just going. I'm not too hot on candy. Oh, I forgot to finish that one off with its sentiment. Oh, let's go back there. I'm not quite sure where this is going. I don't think I've room for this sentiment, to be honest with you. No, just do it with whatever your measurements are, JT. Ah, look, it'll go there. I was thinking I could chop that bit off, but it's actually okay like that. Let's just leave it at that. I feel there's a bit of something. Do you think I need a wee bit of foliage in there? I'm being ridiculous, I know, but hey. There you go, that's better. It just looks a bit more balanced. And I don't know where my glue rubber is because we're getting in a muckle mess here. Right, there's just a wee bit of glue, but we'll get that after. Alright, card 3. On to card 3. Right, we'll glue this in before we forget what we're doing. Yeah, your measurements are the same as mine, aren't you? Shouldn't you be sleeping, JT? I just said, I saw you saying leave it, and that too late. I'd done it. Look, I've got glue on this too. I really should. I thought you should be sleeping. Yeah. Oh, here's a. Luckily, I have more than one glue rubber. I'll just go back and take that off while I remember. If you don't have one of these, invest in one of these silicone rubbers, because really, glue is inevitable when you're crafting, but that saves many a card for me. Right, and then actually just going to chop this down. I'm going to stick with the green and white thing here. Well, take care, LaDonya. That's almost 7.4, so we'll go 7. 7 by 10.1. Not, I can't do it now. I'm absolutely hopeless if my sleep gets broken now. I did when I had children. Oh, not now. To be honest, my kids will tell you it wasn't that great when I was a mum either. Doing less layers on this one, but we'll see how we go. I've even stopped liking cold coffee. I used to be able to drink cold coffee. Oh! I tried to push that and I pushed it too far. Right, that's fine. Enough. Right, so then I've got this green panel for there, and I just need a piece of Whisper White to stamp on. I'm going to stamp some trees and see where we go. Yeah, I'm not the best without it, but I can't always get it. Oh, Wendy, and you come. I hope you're fine. I hope you're good. Oh, no. No, I don't even like iced coffee, no. But remember when your children were small, you would just drink anything, cold coffee, cold tea, whatever you could get. Right, White Whisper White, where are you? That's thick, I want thin. I did have some layers cut, but I don't know where they've gone, so let's just... I'm sure I've even got scraps, but we'll just cut it now and then I'll use that later. Yeah, it's 10.5 by 7.5, so let's go with the ones. 10.1. by 7.1. And then we'll stamp on this time. Maybe not so much on the stickers this time. That out of the way. So that's going to layer up on that. I mean, so you can really do bright or metallics or whatever. I think I'll get my old olive stamp set out. Yeah, you've been having a tough old time of it, Wendy. Right, do you know where my stamp set is? Here it is. Okay. I am going to use this cheeky tree because I think it is cheeky. And you'll see what I mean. Okay. I rather like this wee stamp. Look at my fingers. Right, old olive, which is luckily right next to real red on my shelf. So that makes that easy. I love the old olive and gold theme. Oh, hi Lorna, you come. I am on my third card, the last card, but hey, you're welcome. Latecomers are always welcome. There's a chance this might not have been cleaned properly the last time, but I'm going to just do something. I'm just going to stamp and stamp. Off. and off. It looks like it's a dancing tree. Am I just mad or what? And then I suppose you could do... Look how many impressions. The deep woods. Oh, I need one off here. Woo! I've just knocked a stamp flying. Oh, not again. There's a stamp on the loose. Oh, I'll have to look for it after. It's the wee candy cane. I just knocked it off my cleaning thing. Ugh. I'll look for it after. I've only just found a stamp I lost on Saturday. I just found it yesterday. Now I've lost another one. I'm going to do a clean up in a minute. Right, so there we've got the Christmas tree woods. I'm using the Lorna, I'm using this Most Wonderful Time product medley. Now I think a lot of people have glossed over this in this catalogue, in the mini catalogue. It's absolutely fabulous. And I'm going to use this till I've none left. I think it's great. There's ideas in the catalogue to get you started. You could use it in your memory keeping. You can use it for boxes, loads. Gift bags, yeah, fab. I'll do some of them. And then I'm going to clean this old Christmas tree stamp, and I'm just going to do it. Obviously, I could be really clever and I could do it, emboss it in gold, but just for today. It's fabulous. I was really lucky to win the stamp set last year in a competition, well, a creativity thing, challenge. Oh, Christmas tree. Make it like ticker tape. There you go. Who's singing? Are you singing again? Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. How lovely are your branches? Singing's not one of my superpowers. I'm not really sure what my superpower is. Messy. Now, how easy was that? Was that not just super easy? And then the stamping seal on this bit. 1, 2. Is that right, Christine? I'm glad to hear that. If I'm cheering you up, then fab. I've not wasted my time. Except, look what I've done. Put the tape there. So guess what I'll have to do? I'll have to put another bit on the back. Oh dear me. Time to stop, isn't it? Right. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my buddy here and render this non-sticky. And once I've got it on the card, then I'll put some card over the top. Yep. What a girl. I don't want to add another colour. Oh, I've got foil though. I might have guessed it all together now. I forgot I've got foil. Yeah, you girls are so clever. Okay. I will still have to put something on the... Oh no, I won't. That's alright, because the foil's white on the back, isn't it? Alrighty. You didn't see that, did you? Right, I need to cut this. And what did I tell you? That was 7.5 by 10.5. So we'll go 10.9 by 7.9. I'm pretty sure this is the brass, not gold, but hey, where there's brass, there's gold. Right, we'll just use some wet glue since I got that all. And wet glue adheres better to the metallic sheet. Stay stuck. I'm liking this. Thanks for helping me with the boo-boo. Of course, I've managed to be heavy-handed on the glue. You know when it's time to quit, isn't it? Well, thanks everybody for coming and keeping me sane this afternoon, or nearly sane as I can be. Right, so this time I need to put the tape here. And now it doesn't want to run. This the back of the metallic sheet is really quite shiny. That's it. It's done. And then we're just going to pop that in the middle and then we're done. You get some good sleep, Jacqueline, when I'm done. I'll drive you crazy. Alright, so do you know what? There's 3 cards and I've hardly dented this lot. There's hundreds of stuff left here. But let's just pop it out the way just now. I don't know, you could make a lot of cards with this set. And beautiful cards too, look. This is what we started with. Take care, Christine, take care. Okay, so this is the first one. With the dear old... I love this. Look at me, look at me. Ah, got it everywhere. Where's my wee glue rubber? I've got a sand rubber that will take that off. Oh, there'll be some kind of wee sticker going on there. I'll fix that later anyway. That's the first one we did. And then this one with the deck the halls in the bright colours, and then another one that's mostly just green and gold. So yeah, I'm pleased. Hope you guys like what we've done here. Look, I'm strategically placing that over the wee mark, which I've got a sand rubber, which I'll take that off in a minute. I'll wash my hands before I touch anymore. I think this needs a wee something. I mean, it is for Christmas, so let's make it, let's embellish it. We'll just put, will we put one on the high? Oh, no, we'll just put the North Star up there. Well, it's going to be there forever, Wendy. It's a wonderful medley. I hope things get better for you soon, Wendy. Oh well, do you know what, Lorna? You can order any day of the week. There's nothing stopping, except your bank balance, of course. The bank manager might object. Anyway, thanks very much, and thanks for all the people that have been doing this fold, because I think that's just a great way to make a card. It's like almost all my cards are going to be with that fold. That's great fun. Thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate everybody that watches my videos and everyone who's been sharing them and telling people, letting all the crafters know that we're here. So yeah, if you're watching this on the replay and you've not already subscribed, please subscribe and please press the bell icon so that you will get notified when I'm coming on again. And yeah, I can't wait to see you all again soon. Probably over the weekend I'll get on again live, but I've got a few recorded videos to pop out as we go through the rest of the week. Take care. If you're doing an order, anyone, honestly, don't overlook that medley again. There's so much in it. £65, you get the die set, a stamp set, 48 sheets of designer series paper, 7 sheets of stickers. I think it's 12 card back fronts, and your embellishments, and there's a tinsel ribbon in the whole kit in the medley as well. I don't have it, but if you buy the whole medley it is there. So thanks everybody. Have a great sleep, a great evening, great afternoon, or whatever, wherever you are in the world, and I appreciate you one and all. Thank you. Bye bye. And stay safe.